Welcome to Roll Die for Panic, a haunted log podcast of tabletop role-playing using the sci-fi horror alien RPG system published by Freelink Publishing. I'm Arn, and I'm the game mother. Tonight, we are joined by the following people.
Jason, playing Dr. Horatio Ellsworth Moneypenny.
Shannon, playing Raylan Krause, the medic.
And Nick, playing Dr. Radu Pastrolovichkovsky VI.
Kirk, playing Jack Wingnut Ozzel.
I always want to say Dr. Jack Offslow.
And Nikki playing the kid, Kelly Hansen.
So, the last time we played, we were in combat on the bridge of a spaceship. Oh, that is fiery bursts. I only had one.
I've had 4 and I'm fine.
So the players were on a transport ship, which was called the Pretoria, which is a colony ship that was taking them to
Colony LV-202.
where they pick up their regular little spaceship and travel to the location planet, wherever that may be. We were in combat. Shannon's character had, what's the word I'm looking for? Incapacitated an android, and there was one more android active. We had initiatives.
Perfect.
What were people's initiatives?
10.
3.
Did that kid? Let's all shout it at once.
7!
10.
86!
10.
7.
7.
It's your initiation.
2.
Dry.
3.
I don't even exist yet, do I?
What was
No.
yours originally?
Not yet.
4?
6.
Yeah, you don't exist.
Or 7.
Well, I pulled 6, so 7's out there. Somebody must have had 7.
I yelled 7. I don't exist.
I have 7.
Okay.
Nick has 7.
So I think we went back to 1.
Yeah, I was the last thing
yeah.
ripping that thing out of dude's neck.
All right. So if you'll remember, Dr. Horatio Moneypenny is standing near a... See, they were on the bridge of a ship, and they came in this hallway, and they beat the one guy up
That's
here.
me.
Actually, it was very interesting. They did not go murder hobo-y. In fact, there were
What?
3 or 4 different tries to command the guy to quit fighting.
I don't have
Impressive.
weapons to go murder hobo, so this is him. Is the other android off the board here?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
didn't
The android's
remember that.
with Captain Kirk was the other android.
Yeah, and he's down.
So
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll have the nurse.
Hello,
And-
nurse.
And that nurse had a pry bar or something, or crowbar.
Yeah.
Some sort of prying instrument. So that one has a melee weapon.
This is the other android we took down. Where's this android at in the rotation?
Right. So, right.
Was 2. Now it's
Oh,
6 or
'cause you
7.
switched.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Horatio, did you see what I did to this android over here?
Yeah, I did. I'm gonna try doing the exact same thing.
Aim for his neck.
Got you a samurai sword there. You should be able to do it. Ow!
Careful!
Alright, so, everybody had a lot of stress die. 4, 3, 4,
3.
5.
I'm at
3.
I have 4, but I
Yeah.
pushed a roll.
I haven't pushed a roll
Nobody's
yet.
failed a panic check yet, which is really, really disappointing at this point. I want to keep throwing. Bad guys are just going to crawl up from underneath a console and keep going until somebody freaks out.
I want to freak out. I just don't have the right weapon for the freak out.
Let's change the genre. There's a ripple, a wormhole, a miniature teleportation disc appears, and the predator pops out. Well, we should just a predator.
Wrong game!
No, it's not.
Is that
Alien
in the book?
versus Predator.
Get to the chopper. That's all
They're
I
traditionally the same thing. The same.
know. I know it's the same
universe.
world, yeah.
So I had an idea for an episode title of To Catch a Predator, which that predator would show up in this.
Maybe at the end.
I'm the bait.
Yeah.
Oh no!
You get the guy from NBC.
I'll
So
be-
you,
Chris Hansen.
Chris
Someone needs to
Hansen.
go undercover.
Kirk. He's the military guy, right?
He just shows up.
I followed your ad on Facebook. Said you were 14.
Have a seat.
Hey, baby.
So, it's your turn. What are you going to do? You have a fast action and a slow action.
I'm going to try to grab the nodule that's on the neck and rip it away.
Ooh.
Ones are bad, right?
No, so, let's remember, our ranged problems were range and dim lights and darkness, and I don't believe that matters in melee. Were there any melee negatives? Anybody remember? I don't remember any.
I don't think so. I know there was, for ranged, it was like a
Yeah.
minus two.
-1.
Yeah, I
Minus
think
one.
ranged because it was full of smoke.
Yeah,
But-
and the darkness and the range, yeah.
But I think I don't think I had a negative when I did mine. That was a long time ago, though.
Alright, so you're rolling a melee combat, which is your strength, plus your close combat, plus,
My stress die.
yeah. How many stress die? Awesome, awesome.
Watch me panic.
And this guy is... Ooh, a red stress die?
No.
Oh, god damn, you had 3 red ones!
Full house!
Are you sure? How
Positive.
about their stress die?
Nope, because these are my stress die.
Alright, he's gonna do blocking as a reaction, so he's gonna lose his fast action, but he's gonna block. So he's gonna do his melee, which is just base strength. He doesn't have any melee skill. He's this NPC guy, I think. And, he cancels it. Basically, he cancels out. How many successes do you have?
I had one.
He cancels that out. So if you're attacking close combat, you can choose to block, right? So if it's not your turn yet, you can still block, but you give up your fast action when it's your turn. And basically, for every success you have, you can take away a 6. You counter. And you're supposed to declare that before the attacker rolls, right? So he kind of blocked you away with his crowbar. Alright. You got a fast action? Actually, you were trying to grapple.
Yeah.
So that would have been a fast action. So you got a slow action. You could do another fast action.
So the first one
Shoves
was,
might work.
yeah, it's
It's a fast action. You can try to shove it.
Yeah, what do I have to do to shove?
As a fast action, you can try to shove an opponent, engage, shove a close combat roll. If you succeed, your opponent is shoved away to short range. Shoving the target can always be useful if you want to engage it in range combat rather than fight it in hand-to-hand. Shoves can be blocked. It's already blocked. There might be some beats that allow you to block more. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you got a stress die.
And one success.
One success and a stress die. So we got a panic roll coming, but you did succeed in pushing him back one, which is unfortunate because he spent his fast action to block. So you can't. Throw his crowbar at you.
No.
Awesome. All right. So it's roll at d6, and then that number that you roll, you add your stress die level, your panic amount. Come on, high. 5, yeah! What is that, 9? Oh, we got panic!
Fuck yeah!
Yeah, panic! A 9. Drop item. Whether by stress, confusion, or the realization that you're all going to die, you You drop your weapon or other important item. The GM decides which ones. Your stress level increases by 1. So your gun is on the floor. I don't know why you dropped it. That's on you. Maybe you got the shakes, sweaty palms, too much lubrication.
Coming out of hypersleep, we don't feel great, right?
Yeah, tingly.
No! That's his brother-in-law, and he gives me anxiety.
I remember the brother-in-law. He
Our-
wouldn't shut up.
3.
All right. So, does it cost to turn around?
No.
No.
Not that I'm aware of. And you'd be at short range right now.
Hope you're a
Not
sharpshooter, man.
And is his neck facing me with the bulge?
It's going to be hard enough. If the regular penalties for shooting a small target. You can see it.
Okay.
Boil that down. You can see it.
So what was the penalty for...
You're going to shoot?
Yep.
Okay, so short range, so that's nothing. It's a small target, -2. Dim light, -1.
Okay.
So -3.
All right.
So, strength. No, I'm sorry. Your agility, plus ranged combat, plus stress die, -3. And the 3 come out of your, they don't come out of your stress die. They come out of your other one.
I'm sorry. -3 means you take 3 dice away.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And don't forget your weapon bonus too.
Yep, I got it in there. So basically, it takes away my
Come on,
weapon
stress
bonus.
die. Stress die. Stress die.
1 success,
Any stress?
no stress.
You are not very supportive, game mother.
I want panic rolls.
That's what the mother does.
Alright, so you shot this guy in the neck, basically. With 1 success.
Right.
So what's the damage of that weapon? 1? Just 1? Okay. So that's gonna do 1 damage to it. You shot it in its neck thing. I don't have the thing keeping track of how much damage he had. However, you shoot him in the neck thing, and unfortunately, he's gonna he kind of. How many is good? He moves.
What is he, fucking bulletproof?
He
Jolted back.
Sure, yeah, he's
Stumbled.
jolted backwards as this thing on his neck is shattered. It doesn't explode, but there's a lot of damage to it where you can't salvage it. It's going to be non-salvageable, that one. But you shoot it off, and his eyes kind of roll in the back of his head, and he kind of stumbles around a little bit. He bounces off a wall, he drops his crowbar, and as he's falling on the ground, he says, Lieutenant Frida. Frida. And then, his neck is spurting out this weird yellowish or whitish android juice, whatever that is. Android juice is spurting out, bubbling out of his mouth now, and maybe coming out of his ear.
Some nice
You know,
bishop action.
You also shot him
going.
in the neck too, so he did take some damage. But
What did he say again?
He's an android, so
Lieutenant
Frida's
Frida.
shit.
You weren't there.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So Raylan's going to shout out, "Is anybody hurt?"
You're gonna be Lieutenant. You're gonna be Lieutenant Frida, though.
Dad, it's going to be interesting.
I'm going to walk
We're
up
just
and
gonna
pick up the
use
crowbar.
that Stats for Lieutenant Frida.
You guys didn't see me do it.
I guess is combat over. Does anything
the
else
crowbar
happen?
probably isn't a regular crowbar, but it's a piece of metal that he got somewhere that he basically bent into a crowbar. So it's the same thing as a crowbar, but it's not like a regular crowbar.
I'm gonna pick up my gun and put it back in the holster.
Yeah, what happened there?
Close range, I'm not very good at.
Since he dropped it, it doesn't aim very well anymore.
It knocks the sights
you
out
knocked
of
the
whack.
sights off.
It's a pistol!
Are we in a normal round now, or are we still...
Combat's over, however, this is all happening immediately, so there's not going to be much recovery. You might be able to drop somebody's if you've got that banter or that medical.
It's
thing.
I have that thing, but it says we have to be in a safe place. Would you consider this a safe place?
This game is never going to be safe.
The klaxons are still going off, and there's
Okay.
still all sorts of ominous warning signs, so there's no combat. If you can think of a way to
Okay.
ignore the sounds and lights.
No, we can't. However, I did think of something I want to do. I am not an engineer, but I'd like to look on the bridge to see if there's any indication of how to turn the klaxons off.
You could make a Comtech roll.
Haha, no, I can't.
That'd be wits.
Wits, okay. And I still get my stress in there, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's that important to her. Come on, ones.
Wait, so it'll bend it. Ah!
Drop the dice.
Every time. I have... Wait a minute. Fuck! Nope. 2 successes on my stress, but I do have 1 failure on my stress.
Awesome. All right. So, with your successes, you're able to find maybe that monitor. If you're looking around, you do your thing to look around, and you find like the panel that the first android was at. Maybe there's like a window, a pop up. It's like it's got a whole bunch of I don't know, maybe like
Aren't they still working off
auxiliary
of DOS?
controls.
Okay.
Like it's deep. It's not normal controls, but there's something that you can flip. You turn off the klaxons.
Yay!
Now let's roll a d6 for your panic roll.
3.
3, and how many panic die? How many stress die?
4.
So a 7. Nervous twitch. Your stress level and the stress level of all friendly PCs in short range increases by 1.
That's the dumbest thing. Just to turn off an alarm?
Did you just
It
raise
was
my
hard.
stress to 4?
I'm at 5.
She raised mine to 6.
At this time, that lieutenant guy squeezes through that door opening. He was in the hallway. He's like, "Oh my God, you did it! You guys are great! Is there anyone here who can reverse the terrible security things that guy initiated?" I'm having a hard time with words tonight.
Android?
That's not good for a podcast role-playing game, is it? So he comes in and he's really fucking upset and excited at the same time, and he wants you guys to see if you can reverse the damage, or at least reverse the immediate danger of, I don't know, I don't know if the ship's overheating, what I said last time. Is there anybody who can do that? Oh, we're all gonna die!
Y'all, I totally foobarred the turning off the klaxon, so I'm out.
You mean,
If I-
totally...
If I didn't want to end up in the penal colony, I'd end him real quick.
Don't you have any engineers you can wake up? I mean, our engineer's
I wouldn't
fucked
say
right
anything.
now.
I don't know. Engineering's been locked out. I don't know what's going on in engineering. I wasn't able to access that.
Y'all, I'll roll on it, but we'll be fucked.
What did that guy say when he went down?
Lieutenant Frida.
Lieutenant Frida's an engineer. What could that possibly have to do with anything?
I thought we needed an engineer to turn all this shit off.
Thank you.
I think last game you said, too bad y'all don't have an engineer.
It's not an engineer, like a mechanic, not a computer programmer.
Ah.
So they're going to be like Comtech. This is Comtech to turn off to start writing this ship. I think.
I'm a grunt. Don't look at me.
I got 0. You're smart.
You are smart.
I'm just
He
standing in
just
the corner
doesn't
like,
wanna
what? I can take a look.
I'll start
Why do I
flipping
have a-
shit.
I'm talking like
Now
you.
this lieutenant went to another
Why do I
terminal.
got a southern accent? We're all going to have southern
like-
accents pretty soon.
That's funny.
What y'all
Lieutenant
talking
Frida
about?
isn't in hibernation like she should be. It seems here that she's the one who's locked out engineering.
Well, I think
What's going on?
it's obvious after that android said her name that she's got something to do with this.
What?
Maybe she's an android.
I'll pull Horatio aside and say, I think this guy's panicking or is real fucking dumb.
You don't say? What are you talking
He's got his gun in his hands, jiggling around everywhere. He can't hold on to it.
This is my shooting hand!
Don't make me fire!
Alright, what I'm
Was-
thinking about doing is I'm just going to head down to engineering and try to get in there.
Do you know where engineering's at?
I can find it.
The lieutenant will take you.
There we go.
Let's go!
Was Lieutenant Frida anywhere
Too
near
late. He's
us
gone.
on our floor? Never mind.
Who? What?
Where'd Dr. Six go? Where's everybody going?
Does Dr. Six have weapons?
Should we perhaps stay together?
No, splitting the party always works out.
Aren't your?
course it
Where's
does!
everybody else?
They're back there arguing about stupid crap.
Let's get this job done. We got the money to make. Debts to pay off. No, you never stay together in Alien. Always split up. You've seen the movie.
All right, so the doctor and the lieutenant start going off towards engineering, and you guys are still on the bridge.
Who turned the klaxons off?
You could try to use your medical thing right now if you want to drop somebody's stress level.
I will kind of clap an open hand on Horatio's shoulder and be like, we're gonna get through this. I'm pretty stressed out too, but, I mean, let's just take a breath. And that should take you down by 1 for a round, I believe.
Only a round?
We'll just do it permanently. It's a round.
No,
only
well,
a
I
round.
mean, it takes you down, but in order to use it
It's
again...
taking you down.
I
it
have
takes
to-
a turn,
Yeah, a
but
turn,
I'm going to
that's
give
right.
you this turn because you're not in combat.
So in another 5 to 10 minutes, I can take another one down. But I'm still up at 5.
I'm now down to 5.
Ozzel says, that dumb son of a bitch. I'm gonna follow him towards engineering.
You know where engineering is? No.
I'll find it.
You saw which
Famous
door
one.
they went through, and
Famous
You go
last
fast
words
enough.
of the doctor. I'll find it.
Now, I don't know too much about all this computer stuff here, because is there any way to find out if we're still on track, or is that what the good doctor's gonna do, Horatio?
What are you talking about? Where'd the doctor go? Where'd Dr. Six go?
He went down to engineering. He's gonna try to get this ship from overheating.
What the? He's a xenobiologist or something or other.
Well, Wingnut went with him, so I think he's okay.
He has a distinct lack of respect for your authority since you hired that idiot. So,
man,
It's fair.
that's fair.
yeah.
How far
That's
am I from my
totally fair.
weapons locker?
Bad choice of employees. No, I can't trust this guy.
if you haul ass, you can catch up with Nick, the lieutenant's there. He's like, the weapons locker is actually near engineering, but as far as I know, that's all locked out right now. It's a good thing you have one sidearm.
Yeah, but my baby is in the box.
We could certainly break off and try to get your weaponry before you go to engineering.
I think that sounds like a good idea.
Great.
According to my pad, we have about 10 minutes before the ship starts exploding.
Is there like a map or anything?
Well, I guess you
like-
got nine and
you'd
a
be able to
half to
follow
get me
stuff
to
on the
my
walls
guns
to
and back to
if you wanna
engineering.
go.
All right, let's follow the directions to engineering and see if we can.
All right, so we got 2 different split up parties. You got you 2 who are headed to engineering, but now may go to the locker rooms. Where you want to go?
Engineering.
All right, I'm going to take this guy to engineering. If you want to go to the locker rooms, left, right, he gives you some directions. You're going to
Engineering.
this room. You
Got
can
it.
follow the wall maps.
Got it.
All right, so they split up, and the lieutenant is going with Nick. And you 2 have started going off to engineering.
The facehuggers are
I
gonna
guess so.
All right.
get Dr. X there.
you're going to get to engineering basically a turn before those two get there. You're playing this NPC, and you are an engineer who also works for a terrorist organization. So you're trying to kill everybody so that you can be wonderful to your terrorist buddies. So
Here's your script.
read this. You're going to be. This is
my
your
guy
office,
wouldn't say that.
right? Now your character actually probably didn't come up with the things that were controlling the androids, but you installed them and you initiated this whole thing to where these two androids started trying to destroy the ship. So you've got this whole engineering office right here, and all this is closed. There's nobody else here but you. And these are stairs. They're going to come in through a hallway here. They have to go down through this area, which has got, like, I don't know, machinery and boxes. And this is cover, right? They'd have to go up these stairs, this hallway, into the office. Now, you're in this office here. You have a machine gun, one of those. And you're alerted that whatever you're monitoring what's going on, so you know that some people have defeated your android people, and you have access to some of the security systems, and you know that they're on their way down here, so you know that they're coming down here. You don't necessarily know anything more than that, so maybe they know you're involved, maybe they don't. We'll see. But you're up here with a gun, and you can do what you want. Your goal is to not die and to continue to allow the ship to explode, so that,
Do I have any surveillance equipment?
like what?
Like monitors showing?
Yeah, you're
where
getting
they're at?
monitors. Maybe you can catch a glimpse of them, and you can see that they're coming towards you. You can see there's a lieutenant, the ship lieutenant with Nick's character is headed towards engineering, and you probably see that the soldier went off to an area where they keep weapons.
All right, so
You
I'm
know
a
that
terrorist.
area well.
I'm a terrorist engineer. Do I have like bombs and shit? I would
No
assume
bombs, just the rifle.
just the rifle.
Wait,
Well, I suck
hold
at
on.
my job.
2 grenades.
2 grenades. Okay.
And you have a German accent.
Fragmentation grenades.
9.
You actually would have a Russian accent.
Duh.
You want to get technical.
Duh.
Actually, it's kind of a mix. It's a Russian.
I have no accent.
It's a Germanish Russian
What are you
accent.
talking about?
So the Pretoria was an actual transport ship, and right around 1918, it brought the ops from Russia to the United States. And so the NPCs I'm using are some of my grandfather's brothers and sisters who came over at the same. They came over. Yeah, that's the nutshell. Now, they
No
were
pressure.
Germans who were brought over from Germany by Catherine the Great, opened up this region in Russia around the Volga River that she wanted people to farm, but nobody wanted to farm there because it sucked. So a couple 100,000 Germans migrated into Russia and lived there for a couple hundred years. And yeah, that's where now the actual Pretoria is a city in South Africa, and that's what the ship was named after. Where Elon Musk was born, I believe.
And this matters to the game how?
Doesn't. But that's what those ship and all of the NPCs are named after my great aunts and uncles.
Oh!
What is
So
my
tangent.
name?
Although technically, one of the, if you look on the Ellis Island registry, you have Wilhelm is listed as a passenger.
Wilhelm?
It was actually Wilhelmina. They thought she was a boy, and they wrote her down as Wilhelm.
She wearing trousers.
I don't know what she was wearing. Anyway,
all babies wear
so
dresses.
that's you. Any other questions? I don't know what grenades do. They're in there somewhere. Kirk might have stats.
Yeah, they blow up.
They go kablooey.
All right,
They
I
go boom.
I do this. Let's go.
Going all out. She wants explosives.
I
She's
do
trying
this.
to kill you guys. I wouldn't have given the engineer explosives if I was controlling them. All right, so you bust in. you get to this engineering area, and this is the engineering section. It's kind of a big rectangular room. You're coming in on a raised hallway that a door's like here, and you come in and it's like a raised hallway. There's no walls. It's just there's a railing, but there's no walls. You get to here, and you got to go down these steps into this area where there's like machinery and boxes and stuff.
Can I hear
You're
them?
coming in here.
Uh-huh.
You know that the door opens, so you're going to be completely aware that they come in.
I'm gonna. Well, as they're coming in, I'm gonna walk around to these little steps. Is there any cover behind these steps, or
No, there's really no cover. There's railing.
All right. So is
You could probably drag something. Maybe you got a box or something set up already. You could have a box or something. You could have cover. It would be furniture cover.
my office? Does my office have a wall?
Your office, there's definitely a wall here, and there's probably a window. So you could.
And then my over here is open. Like this side's open.
This is open here, except
This
Like-
right here,
yeah, this is like
just a railing. I'm gonna be hiding around this corner.
Sure.
Okay.
And so you get actually you would get inner bulkhead armor, so you would have a cover of 5.
God.
She should get a shrubbery.
All right, so
And let's draw initiative.
Oh, you need your cards back.
yeah.
Now we're gonna, if you know they're coming, we're gonna give you the option. You're gonna have
I'm gonna.
Overwatch, so
Yeah,
you can.
I'm
you're
gonna
gonna
stop
get
and wait.
your initiative, but you can shoot if you want to shoot. Take instead of using your initiative card. Let's find out what initiative is.
Okay.
Shoot the warning shot. Do not kill the party, NPC.
I'm gonna take an initiative because this lieutenant's here, and he might as well be there for cannon fodder.
Something incorrectable.
Have an initiative card and pass them around.
What if I'm not in the room?
You're still gonna have initiative. You might not join them. That's up to you.
Just look at them.
No.
All right, John.
I'm mixing them up.
So if you're rolling a skill, you would have to add your stress die. It would. It's basically the same thing as Shannon's, except she doesn't have to roll apparently.
Roll for
I'll
what?
take another one. Don't mind. When you drop the stress,
Oh no.
he has something similar because he uses his psychology.
Says I just have to be within.
It's like, let's talk about you fucking your mother. Let's do some real Freudian shit. Basically, on 5 would be your turn. You position yourself waiting for someone to come through the door.
What do I see?
6, 7. What did you get? 9?
9.
9. The lieutenant's following you. He's not leading you.
Okay.
9. The door opens, and here's engineering. You still have. Oh no, there's no sounds. Did you turn off the lights too?
I just aimed for the klaxon. We never
Alright,
said
so there's
anything about the
still
lights.
Lights flashing.
The sound
Still
is what
emergency
gets
lights. So it's still going to be dim light.
Okay. So
Wait, it's the engineering. It's your. Do you want dim light or do you want regular light? Dim light would make your shooting worse, but it would also make other people's shooting worse. Regular light would cancel that.
Well, I would assume if there's alarms and stuff going off, there's flashing.
For the emergency lights, they're
Yeah.
on and they're not as bright.
Okay.
But you can turn regular lights on if you want.
Emergency lights. Let's have those on.
Okay, so it's going to be dim.
Okay.
So there's an open door into the engineering area. It's basically a catwalk to some stairs, just like I showed you. Catwalk, that's the word I was looking for.
Okay.
A wide catwalk.
I'm gonna walk in and notice that the lights are dim and Lieutenant, turn on the goddamn lights! It's too hard to look in here. I can't find anything. And I'm just gonna bumble in and try to find things and look for a computer system that's not working properly, or one that would control what I'm looking for.
So, are you going to try to... Are you suggesting this or commanding him?
Well, he's just kind of frustrated. So, yeah, he's just like, goddamn, turn on the lights!
Okay. So, the lieutenant will go to... He comes in, where you can see this lieutenant comes through the door, and he goes to a terminal by the door, a computer terminal by this door here. So let's do X. He's character X. And he starts pushing. He's trying to do what Dr. Pazkovalovic said.
Papadopoulos.
Do I need to make a roll to know which computer system I need to look for?
What are you looking for?
Anything that's going to control the the reactors going off.
I don't know
Going
that.
Life support.
Probably. I mean, maybe if you were really good, you'd like jack the system. Sorry, I've been playing Cyberpunk for the last couple of weeks.
Nice.
You probably have to go to like that main engineering office, maybe.
All right. I will go there. I'm
All right.
going to go and look for the main engineer's office.
So you have a fast action, which would be movement. So you could go from. So basically, Nick comes through here, and he's moving. So we'll say he's fast action. He's moved from here, and then he starts going down these stairs to here.
And that's his one movement
Yeah.
for his round.
So you have the option to do things. If you want to take a shot at him, you can. Otherwise, you can do whatever you want to do.
I'm still
Or you can
observing.
wait. Okay. So you moved, and you made it to the bottom of the stairs. Here. And you want to go through here or here?
Should I take the one that you've written on, or should I take the path that's not drawn on?
Sorry.
I'm going to take the path that's not drawn on.
This path here.
Yep.
Path
So you
less
go here.
traveled.
And you're going to
the one that has a little bit more cover on it.
just turn around these boxes for your second action.
Yep.
Oh, here. You make it to the bottom second action.
All right.
All right.
Oh, do I get a second action?
You haven't even used yours, so instead of doing your action, basically you went on Overwatch. So you can shoot if you want to shoot.
At
You're
any
watching
time?
with your rifle.
Do I see anybody else in the room? Just the lieutenant?
Just Dr. Avalovic and Lieutenant Heinrich,
Henrik X.
Alright.
who was always known as Henry. I never knew him as Heinrich.
Lieutenant, what? Do you not have anybody that works on
Where's-
this goddamn ship?
Where I can't.
Oh, I can't hear you because there's no more claxons. They're all been locked out!
The lieutenant's still up here.
Yeah. Mhm.
Cool, I'm waiting. Yeah, I'm hiding around this wall and peeking around the corner, but I'm low in an area I don't think he can see me.
Okay. Kirk, you have gone down a hallway. What's your wits score?
That'd be a 4.
Hey, that's pretty good. You're able to haul ass to an area marked that the Lieutenant Heinrich pointed you to go to this lockup area, and you are at a door, a bulkhead door, and it says something about a secure storage bay number 2.
Here are your weapons.
It's a closed door.
Closed door. Would I be able to open it with my hands and
There's
feet
a
of strength?
console. It would be extremely difficult.
If I shot it, it probably just wouldn't open. Can I open it, or is it
There's
locked?
a keypad
Alright,
that's flashing red.
so it's not working.
Yeah, it seems to be locked out. It says locked out. It
Okay.
says offline. Something like that, yeah. It's indicating that the door is shut and not going to open.
I should have
If you were a mechanic, maybe you could try to find a manual door open. This is going to be a secure door.
If only
it's
I
gonna be,
had picked
more
up that
secure than a
crowbar before Dr. Papadopoulos.
Crowbar would still be pretty hard. You'd probably you could try the mechanical thing, or you could try to comtech it with wits.
Ah,
So
fuck
it's
it.
either heavy machinery, stamina, or it's wits, comtech.
Fuck it. I'll do a wits.
All right. Do you have any comtech?
Nope.
All right. So you're going up to this pad. You're going to try to override it. So roll your comtech with your stress die.
Oh no!
Any successes?
No.
Okay. Any
Well,
failures?
Failure on a stress die.
Yeah, all right. Roll a d6.
2.
And how many stress die do you have? What's your stress?
3.
Your
6. Oh shit! I didn't roll. Yep, I rolled them all. 6
total
would be
of
the
6.
total. It'd be a total of 6.
Nothing. You kept it together.
Oh shit! Oh, whew. All right. All right. How far am I from engineering?
It'd take a turn to get there. So this is this turn. Next turn, Nick would be able to go, but you would take your turn getting there.
All right. Can I try the door again, or
Next round.
next round? Yep. Okay.
You two, Shannon, Jason, you are taking your turn to get to engineering. You're going to get there one. So you're going to come in on this next round.
Yes.
Right. Is there anything you want to do before we close out and go to the next round?
I am still gonna
Nikki.
wait.
Okay. All right. So next round, we're going to go in regular
Can we break
order.
before next round?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I've got to make a pee into potty.
This is going a lot longer too. This is going to take like all night just to get this one done. Did I say 8 weeks? Because the second half of this is just a preamble. This is like to learn how to
Like
do
getting
combat.
through a door.
An hour.
Because we haven't gone all burger hole.
Climbing a goddamn rope. Kirk's going to be climbing a rope. Oh God! No!
8 episodes.
8 episodes of Kirk
I don't know
climbing
if
a
8's
rope.
going to do
Episodes
it.
gonna do it.
Maybe you just won't make. We'll just do it on this ship.
Still on a rope.
Hey guys,
This is actually awful.
This is actually awful. I'm not using it to say
I
awesome.
can get other.
All right, game mother, where
All right.
are we?
I always thought I'd look like Uncle Fester. All right, so we're at a new round. Nick and Lieutenant Heinrich are in engineering. Kirk is at a door.
Looking like
Shannon
I'm
and
humping a
Jason
football.
are just getting to engineering. Okay, so 1. Who's 2?
That's me.
You're at the engineering door. It's open. It's ajar, and you can see Lieutenant Heinrich is at a little station, a little wall control unit right by that door, and he's trying to get shit done.
It's a jar.
It's a jar.
So you're coming in here, and this is where Lieutenant Heinrich is at the X. Nikki, you're noticing a couple more people have arrived.
I am still staying in the shadows.
Lieutenant!
He screams, "Ah!" and he stops what he's doing, and he kind of jumps.
Panic!
Always wanted to do that.
I think he will panic.
He wets his pants.
He does. He wets his pants. Thank you, Kirk. He panics a little bit. It's not going to affect you guys. He's
Like,
not a PC.
Is he a real
He jumps.
lieutenant?
And he pees his pants. Yeah,
Armed forces, real lieutenant, or a
they're
ship's
not armed
captain,
forces.
lieutenant?
This is not an armed forces. This is a company-owned.
He's trying to live up to his father's
Where you
expectations.
take a bunch of
He
people
never
to
wanted
a
to be
place.
there.
What rank do I
What
want
kind
to
of
be?
ship is
I'm going to
this?
make myself a lieutenant.
Colony.
colony
Transport?
ship. Yeah, it's a. He's transport. They're not military. This is like a private transport ship. It's better than a cruise ship, but not
Okay.
by much.
All right. I was just curious. He probably
Some of the
gave
people
himself
probably have military training. This guy doesn't seem like one of those people.
probably gave himself his rank.
He pissed himself. Good job. Yeah.
Does that lower my stress level? Scene?
No.
Damn it!
It probably would make it worse, but we're not going to.
Even though that was what my intention
The
was.
only beacon of control on this ship just pissed themselves.
Yeah, you're lucky he didn't like whip out his gun and shoot you. That's one of them.
I was sniffing something. I think it's the
Blue.
it's pickled rat. All right, it's not small. It's what I'm smelling. It's not a mild smell. There's like pickled rat everywhere here.
For the listeners, we decided to, have pickles tonight.
Hot pickles.
Tequila pickles.
I had one and then some mixed with tequila, yeah.
It's not
I was like,
pleasant.
is it urine? No.
No, it's pickles.
Is it cat piss?
All right. Come on. What's going on?
What are you doing, Lieutenant?
I'm trying to get this ship to not be destroyed and turn off the red lights. I don't even remember anymore.
Well, calm down.
Is that an order to calm down?
Yes.
All right. Are you using your psychology to calm the
Yes!
NPC down? All right. Roll all those beautiful panic dice. What is it? Is this a slow action? It's a slow.
Yes.
It's okay. Cool. There's a lot of successes there.
Yeah, 4 successes, no fails.
All right, so I'm letting Jason use his psychology skill, just for the fuck of it. Usually it takes a turn, which is outside of combat, but we're going to give it to him because I was talking about him using it on the way down from the bridge to engineering, kind of using it. I thought he was going to use it on the PC, which would be beneficial, instead of using it on this NPC. But we're cool, and you drop his panic quite a bit. He wasn't in there with you guys, so he's not as panicked, but he starts to compose himself and breathe, and he's trying to take his time on those machines, which he's not very good at anyway, but you're gonna...
Hey, it's better than
Yeah.
once it's punching in numbers.
Alright, you got a fast action? You gonna try to do anything?
Nope.
Alright. Next. 3. 4.
That's me.
Alright, you're coming in right after right after Hemp. Marshall Dr. Hemp. Or is it Dr. Marshall Hemp?
I think
Yeah,
my
ponder that.
calming presence is just a free action, I believe.
It's the turn thing, right? I kind of
Is
gave it to you as a gimme on the bridge.
have we had a full 5 to 10 minutes?
No, you're pretty much
Okay,
going
that was
straight
question
down.
number 1. Okay, question number 2. I want to try observation to perhaps see if I can observe where they want to be going into the equipment and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm not going to make you roll observation on that. So you
But
come
I
in on
have
this-
3.
If you want to roll, I will allow it.
So I'll panic on observation.
I don't see anything!
3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I am up to 5 on my stress.
What information exactly are you looking for?
I want to see if I can suss out which console is like, oh, we're overheating. Oh, fuck, this is bad.
You don't. You can probably. You're not. Are you here to turn everything off, or are you here because you're looking for this lieutenant, this engineer?
I'm just
What are you here
following Horatio, but if I can be of service, I want to be.
So wouldn't you have some like knowledge
Probably.
of like life support systems?
Yeah,
Probably it would be in an engineering office where they have controls and stuff. Which wouldn't be in this engineering. I mean, you might be able to punch it up on a regular terminal, kind of
Okay.
like the Lieutenant Heinrich is trying to do. I'm not going to make you roll for this. Otherwise, you might be able to get through in the engineer's office, which, from what you can see just walking in here, is down some stairs, across this bay, and up some stairs over a catwalk into some doors.
Is
And as
that where
walking
you're
in here,
heading?
you can actually
Yeah,
see,
so you can see
Nick just kind of crossed around that.
here.
Okay. Well, I
There you
guess if he's already heading that way, there's really not a whole lot I can do here, so I'll just hang out with Horatio since he has the guns.
All right. What initiative was that?
4.
5.
Oh, I'm 5.
You're doing what you're doing.
Okay.
6.
Wow, he told you.
She told me.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try to bypass the door again.
Absolutely. Using wits or strength.
Uh,
Brute strength.
yeah, fuck it. Let's do strength. Okay, we're not doing strength. We're doing wit.
Oh, you'd rather do your wits? Good job. Yeah, probably better. I don't think you're getting through that door.
No success. And no failures on the stress
You know,
die.
oddly enough, because there's so much chaos going on, the door opens.
Hell yeah, I'm not having flashback to a rope.
There are 50 to 100 lockers.
Oh, shit.
And there's a locker open.
I'm gonna go to the locker that's
you
open.
look at it, you start moving that way, and this is going to be your action for the turn. You go to the locker that's open, and you see, what did you check in?
I checked in a knife, an M41A
Bunch of ammo.
rifle, and a bunch of ammo.
Okay.
And grenades.
You see that there's some ammunition and your knife is in that locker that's open.
Somebody stole my gun.
And your grenade.
And my grenades.
At least a couple of them. How many grenades did you have?
2? I think 2 or 3. I can't remember. Let me look real quick.
6! There's 4 grenades, some ammunition, and your knife.
Okay, well, fuck it. I'll grab that then.
Alright. 7. Oh, I'm 7. That's Lieutenant Heinrich. Heinrich is going to... I'm going to roll a comm check for him. It's, fine.
GMing
I really
is
didn't
not
plan
easy.
on rolling anything with Heinrich, so I'm going to have to find an NPC stats for Heinrich. He's not a marine, he's not a medic, he's not a scientist.
He's got
he's not an
20
agent.
comtech
Gonna
and
do
1
that.
stress.
No stress after I
has-
calmed him down.
No contact. But he does have a wits of 3. You calmed him down how many?
4. Actually, total 5.
Jesus!
He's not able to do anything. He rolled no successes.
I'm useless.
Typical.
Typical. 8. 8? 9.
9.
9.
I'm gonna.
So, you are making your way past this stuff. You're basically at the bottom of the stairs. Keep going into the office.
Yep.
Fast action to get pretty much into the doorway. And you can see inside this office, it's, again, red lights are flashing, it's dimly lit. There are terminals and, like, workstations and shit like that in this room.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna start looking for the computer that controls the whatever overheating engine or whatever. It's
You're
called.
able to see that there's a main computer that's probably what you're looking for,
Alright.
and it would be your second action to go towards it.
Let's log into that.
All right. As you're heading towards it,
Is this where I jump out?
we're getting there. Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Nick, edit.
Trying to act like I don't know there's somebody there.
Sometimes it's hard. That's what she said. It's not open air. You can take it out.
That's what she said too.
This is too easy.
So much for low-hanging fruit.
All right. So
can help us.
We weren't recording.
you're an active enemy, choosing to hide, and he's not. He doesn't have the equipment to try to find you, so you're automatically going to succeed. So you get your surprise attack.
So I jump out
Woo.
with my. I'm holding my RMAT
actually-
M41A pulse
It's
rifle.
not actually yours. It actually belongs to Kirk. You stole it from a weapons locker.
Okay, well,
Is there anything special written, drawn on your weapon? What's drawn on your weapon? What makes it yours?
There's a devil breathing fire
There's a Dremel. There's a Dremel.
A Dremel?
A Drobble beating fire.
A Tasmanian devil.
So I hold one handle and the barrel, and I wrap it around Kirk's neck. Nick. God. Dr. Pennywise.
So you go.
And I choke him.
Hopalopakasa skippy ski.
Right, so this is an
Pop 'em off,
ambush.
a
You
check
lie
of
down
that.
and wait.
Go to sleep.
Nice.
Go to sleep.
Nick, roll observation -1. Observation is wits,
I got a 6 and a 2.
so 1 success.
Yep.
And your panic dice as well.
Stress or panic?
Stress. Stress. I say panic, it's stress.
1 6. No ones.
Scratch that. I've had way too much tequila, and what I read earlier is she already fucking surprised you. You get to roll your grapple check, which is a melee roll. So it's going to be her, let's see, strength score is 2 dice, plus any melee combat, which is none, so you're rolling 2 dice, and technically you're using a weapon to do it, but I'm not going to give you just +1, so roll 3 dice.
Do I have,
And let me find
do
out
I
if
have
you have any
panic dice?
bonuses. No, you don't. You're not panicked.
Okay.
You're
I'm
yeah, you're
nice
not
and
panicking.
calm.
You're just cool.
A 4 and 2 ones.
Oh.
So, as you're walking into this room, fucking this engineer, Frida, comes out. She's like, she tries to like hook. She's got a weapon. She's got one hand on the handle basically, and she tried to come up behind you to try to like put it around your neck and like chokehold you. But she's an engineer, not a fucking special op or anything like that, and she's unable to successfully do anything. That's it for the round.
Okay.
All right, we're back to initiative 1. 2.
Let's see. I'm going to draw my pistol and I'm going to kind of.
Now, what just happened in that office is not
Audible.
normally going to be seen by anybody in there.
Right.
Do we make noise?
Were you screaming?
No.
Nope.
I don't know if he would like make a noise.
Well,
Like,
not yet. Maybe he likes it. I don't know.
And I'm going to move kind of in front.
You were able to see Nick all the way across to go into this office.
So I'm going to. Here's the lieutenant at the console. I'm going to kind of move and kind of put it into like a guarding overwatch, essentially.
All right, 3,
I'm 4.
4.
I'm gonna follow Horatio as far as I can, probably towards the office.
He's not going towards the
Oh,
office.
No,
He's
he's just
hanging
there
out
still.
right there by the
Then-
entrance.
I want to ask Lieutenant. I almost went into Russian. Hey, y'all got anything I can help with? I mean, I'm not very good at the clicky-clacky computer stuff, but...
I don't know!
Can I... He's calmed all the way down, though, right?
Oh, he is calm, yeah. I'm trying to concentrate! Will you leave me alone?
Well, heavens to Betsy, somebody needs their pants changed. And I'm gonna head towards the office, because that's where I saw him go, and I hate feeling useless.
So if you go twice, you'll get to this area here, where
Okay.
that N is.
Yeah, that's where I'll head. Thanks for nothing, Lieutenant, you fucking pissy
No,
pants
fuck
piece
you!
of shit.
Fuck you!
stress levels go up.
5.
I'm 5.
Now, Kirk, what did you want to do when you found out that your shit was gone? Were you going to hang out there or go somewhere?
I'm gonna head towards engineering.
Got it. 5.
Yes.
So you had tried to grapple him, but you were unsuccessful
Slept.
because you're not a special ops. No special forces, black ops training there.
Alright, so I'm gonna try to kick him and jump on top of him, choke him. I don't know. I'm gonna pull my gun. I have a gun.
You have a gun in your hand. Your
I'm
hand
gonna
is on
take
the
my
trigger.
gun and point it at him.
And then what?
I'm gonna shoot it.
So mechanically, what you
This
should
is
do
gonna
is
be
first shove him
Yes.
and then shoot him.
Shove and shoot.
Could just threaten to make him stay there. Hold him.
Too late.
Your
I
option
already
is
decided.
to win.
I already
That's your
decided.
goal.
How many rounds of ammo do I have in my gun?
None.
It doesn't matter because you're an NPC. And
Okay.
that's how the rules in this game are. Right?
Shove him and shoot.
You have a crowbar, right?
Oh yeah, it's going to do
Awesome.
so well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So first you got to shove, which is a fast action. You're trying to move him away so that you can shoot him without having a really bad penalty. You would roll your strength die, which is 2 dice.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay. 6.
Now, we might as well make this a little interesting, since we're not going to get much farther tonight. You can push that if you want. Pushing it
Push it.
will allow you to re-roll those 2 dice, but it gives you a panic die. We're going to give the NPC panic. So you roll those 2 dice plus that dice over again and try to succeed. Okay, so you fail to push him. You still fail. You still have your slow action. You can still try to shoot him, or you can. This will be at quite a bit of penalty because you're right next to each other. It would be like at -5, so you'd be rolling like 1 die minimum. Or you could try to like hit him with the butt end of your gun, which would be probably 2 dice plus a stress.
Let's do that. I'm gonna hit him with the butt of my gun.
Oh yeah. She got 2 successes, so she tries to shove you. It doesn't work, so she's not able to shoot you. But she just tries to come up and hit you with the gun. She's not getting any bonus for having a weapon, just because she's trying to gun butt you. But she did hit you. Success. She got 2 successes on you with the weapon. Try to hit you. So your option is to take it, or you can try to block it by using your fast action for the round.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. So you would roll your melee combat.
Oh, here we go.
And you have the crowbar, so you would add 1 dice.
Is that
Close combat, right?
Yeah, so it's going to be your
Okay.
strength, plus your close combat, plus all your stress die, plus 1 for having a weapon.
I got a 6 and a 3, plus my stress die. I got a 1.
Yeah!
So, yeah. So I'm panicked, right?
Not necessarily. So, you got 1 success, so he cancels out 1 of your dice. So you hit, but it's just going to do 1 damage. There's going to be no extra anything that happens with it. Nick takes damage!
I'm half dead.
Now, you suffered 1 or more damage, so you just got a stress.
Yay!
So what your stress is what now?
5,
All right, so roll a d6 and add 5 to it.
9.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's not that great. Kind of disappointing. Drop your crowbar. You drop an item. So, whether by stress, confusion, or the realization that you're all going to die anyway, you drop a weapon or other important item. It's going to be your crowbar. GM decides which your stress level increases by 1 more.
Yeah.
You're all alone with the crazy engineer. Great. So, where was that? 5?
Yep.
6.
Am I in engineering yet?
You are going to get engineering. I will give you 1 fast action at the doorway to engineering. You come in, and you see You see Shannon and Jason, and they're with Lieutenant Heinrich at this little box right around here on this catwalk, right?
I moved towards the office.
That is true. Shannon moved towards the office. So if you wanted to move, you can move to the bottom of the stairs, basically.
All right, I'll move to the bottom of the stairs.
All right. You guys might even hear a... I don't know. Hearing anything, actually. 6, 7,
Stealthy.
8, 9.
9.
Yeah, all right. So you've used your fast action to block one of those damages. You have a slow action. Picking up your weapon would be a fast action. You could use your slow action to pick up your weapon, or you could just try to kick her in the vag.
Let's go all,
I was gonna say punch her in the... Yeah.
Tit puncher. Puncher in the tits.
What would Mixed Bandangles do?
Puncher in the tits.
Would kick her in the
Kick her in the
vag.
So that's what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna have to make bracelets this weekend. WWMSD.
Alright, so
So
that's,
it would be your strength plus your Cola's combat plus your 800 fucking stress die.
So I got 2 4s on my strength roll.
Mm.
And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 stress die.
I got a 1. And no 6s.
Oh, nice. So fucking you try to you did hit him a little bit with the butt, and then he comes around and he just straight up kicks you right in the vag for 1 point of damage.
And it gets stuck.
Your strength is 2, so basically you have 2 hit points, and he did 1 hit point to you, so you still have 1 hit point left.
Hey!
You half killed her, or you didn't kill her. You half incapacitated her with that
We
crappy
got
kick, but that's
two
what happens when
fighting
you
a
have a strength of 2. All right, next round. Oh, and you have 2 stress dice now because you took damage.
Okay, 2 stress die.
All right, next round. Who goes?
I do.
You guys might be hearing some audible shit now. I don't know if anybody's screaming or if this is like the quietest fight ever.
Anybody hear some like
Stop it.
thumping around or?
You heard thumping around with your amazing martial training. There seems to be a ruckus in the engineer's office.
There's a snake in my boots. I'm gonna start moving towards the office.
You use both your actions. You'll get to where Shannon's at.
All right.
Next.
4.
All right.
Can
so
I get to the
if you
office
use
yet?
both your actions, you'll get into the office.
Can I use one action to get close enough to talk to the biatch?
You can use one action to get to kind of the doorway. And then when you look in there, you see that there's an engineer lady with a rifle, and she seems to be fighting a really pitiful fight with Dr. Hold on. Dr. Patrolovichkovsky.
I don't want to go in. I want to yell through the door. Like, hey! Oh, what do I want to say?
Now, what you need to do is take that picture and just make it still and put it on that TV screen so it's on that TV screen the entire time we play next time, right behind you. So when we look at you, that's what we see.
I want to yell into the door.
Into the door?
Like, I want to basically yell to where she can hear me. Say, if you put your weapon down, we can talk about what you're doing and what you need. I mean, we can probably help you. We were the ones to be woken up to deal with this here, Kerfluffle.
What are you trying to
Trying to
manipulate
get her to... Yeah,
Or are you
basically.
just trying to reason with her?
A little bit of reason. Like, put the fucking gun down and let's talk
Reason's
about
not going to do
this.
anything. You're going to have to manipulate her. If
Okay.
You want her to do anything.
Okay, so let's lie to her. We got us a full freaking armory out here ready to be pointed at right at your face, honey, if you don't put that goddamn gun down. Stop hitting on my doctor friend.
I know you don't.
We
I see you on the cameras.
We didn't roll anything yet. It's on its way, you rusky bitch.
Going all 80s.
I almost went to Russia too.
So she's trying to manipulate you.
Okay.
What do I roll on that, wits?
Alright, so empathy. It's manipulation. So your empathy plus your manipulation
Okay.
plus all your stress dice.
I'm still at 5 for now. So I got 5 versus 5.
10 dice total?
10 dice.
Holy shit. Come on, lots of ones.
1 success, 1 failure on the normal dice, and 1 success on the stress.
No failures?
1 failure on
Yes!
It's on a regular dice, so it's,
Oh.
we don't.
Yeah.
God
we only
damn
worry
it.
about the sixes.
I've got
2 successes.
2
Now
successes.
let's look at the negotiating position. So,
Not negotiating, I'm
you're going to be
manipulating.
opposed manipulation, which is empathy.
I tried to play nice.
3 plus manipulation. This character has no manipulation, so you'll be 3 dice
Wait, am
plus
I
your
too
stress
panicked?
dice. Yeah. So, but there's going to be modifiers. So, negotiating positions. So you would get a +1 because you have more people on your side.
So should
So
I
remember,
roll
you've got
another
one
one?
more die. What you're asking for doesn't cost your opponent anything. Your opponent
Nothing.
has suffered damage. That's 3. So 2 dice. You can help your opponent. No, you present your case well. I didn't say that either. So 2 extra dice.
Nothing.
Okay. You're going to get. Oh, actually, negative. Just give you bonus die to counteract your negatives. Instead, you should have negative, but I should have
Oh.
before you roll. Your opponent has more people.
So we're only worried about failures on our stress
This is
side?
weird because this is written, I think, more towards men. So. Nothing to do.
I saved my friend.
Add 1 more dice. Roll that. How many successes did you get? 2?
2.
Alright. You got no successes, but you did roll a panic. So we're going to do the panic first. Roll a d6, and you're going to add 2 to it. 5. Nothing to 5. So you failed her manipulation at you. So these are your choices if you're being manipulated. You must either... You got a success, so you could choose one of those studs if you'd like, which your opponent give your opponent does what you want without demanding a favor. Your opponent does more than you ask for, or your opponent is impressed and you spread it open.
Impressed.
Oh, nice. So, for some reason, you're impressed with her fucking bravado, just charging it. You've got a fucking firearm. You're about ready to fucking have this weird drawn-out cat fight with this nerd. And this unarmed medic comes through, and she's like, "What did you say to her?"
We got a whole armory out here ready to blow your fucking face off if you don't let my friend go.
This
You
unarmed
fucking
medic
rusky.
comes busting in there like she's ready to kick your ass if you don't fucking
I was
drop
ready
your
to
shit.
die and blow up the ship I'm on.
So-
How does this work?
So your options are
Okay.
either now you are going to have to help her at some point if this set comes. So your options are either comply with her demands or attack her.
I want to attack her.
All right.
That's some bullshit.
I want to pull the pin on my grenade.
Well, you'll wait till your turn.
Oh, damn it.
So you could either choose to go with her things or choose to attack.
Attack.
So,
Well, I got 3
If
hit
their roll
points. You got
succeeds, you
2,
must
so
attack.
1.
or you could offer a deal of your own.
I'm going to attack.
All right.
Is that what you want me to do?
What do you want to do?
Attack!
Yeah, I kind of thought that. Yeah, murder hobo.
Kill,
So you came in there and you made it sound really great enough to impress her that at some point she's going to help you if everybody's alive But you really fucking, you kind of freak her out, and now she wants to kill you, too.
His
So
ass
she's-
backwards.
Instead of killing herself now, and everybody on the ship, she wants to kill herself, everybody on the ship, and you especially.
Die!
Y'all ever seen that
Something like
Spaceballs
that.
movie? This is ass backwards. That was my turn.
Alright, 4 or 5. It's a little different with a PC.
I was 5.
Oh, good. What do you want to do?
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah, it's your
I just
turn.
went, didn't I?
No, that was just an opposed roll to her
Oh,
trying to manipulate
I
you.
pull the pin on my grenade.
What are you going to do with your grenade?
I am going to throw it around the wall
Yeah, because
out at her.
I'm behind the door. Some of that's gonna blow back in on you.
No, there's a wall there.
You're a wall.
She's
I don't
trying
care.
to hit you with the grenade
I
where
don't
you're
care.
at.
I'm
All
a
right.
Whatever.
I am
I-
a suicide
I
bomber!
have no idea how grenades work.
You have 5 seconds.
It's not under G in this book.
The only thing I could find was
H.
stun grenade.
Hand grenade. Oh, stun grenade?
That's all I could find in there. I was looking for the damage on it. It's in equipment.
It's a dud.
You'd be like, I expect you to die, and I'll just put a pin from a fire extinguisher in it.
Combat is not listed.
I think it's under gear. And it's only a stun grenade for gear. 124 is where I found the stun grenade.
Damage is the base damage rating, i.e. how many points of damage your target suffers if your attack is successful.
A regular grenade launcher, bonus of +1. Actually, you're shooting a grenade.
Oh, she knows it's a grenade launcher.
So,
Oh.
I told you it was grenade, it's grenade launcher. You probably could.
Don't
Actually,
fuck
when they
up
had
my
it,
gun!
they launched it from a bandolier, so it probably.
If anyone's close by, they might get hit too.
I don't care.
Take it
I will
Blast
die.
9, range long, weight half. So let's find out
And
what
help you
blast
later.
is.
Help me later.
I die, I don't
Hear me now, feel me next.
I live on.
Is blast in the
I live
Index.
on in bosom of Mother Russia.
Or just mother.
Oh, explosions! The force of an explosion is measured in blast power. So remember, you have blast 9. For each person within short range, which is a few meters away, and you're aiming where it's not you, so you'll find out how good it is. Probably it's going to be really So anyway, roll a number of base dice equal to blast power.
Everyone dies.
Game over.
So powerful charges with a
Not
blast
8
power of
weeks.
7 or more can harm
8
people
days.
even at medium range. The blast power is then reduced by 6. So you're tossing this grenade to get it to where you want to go, which is to harm her at short range, you at medium. It's pretty close. I'll have you roll a ranged combat attack, and if you get a success, the grenade goes where you want it to go.
Alright.
Grenades aren't necessarily the same as a rifle, so thinking dim light isn't exactly going to be the negative here.
Well, there's dim
Short
light in my
range,
office,
so-
but didn't Horton or whoever...
But with a
Turn on the
grenade, you're
light?
just kind of tossing it into the right area. You're not
Okay.
aiming precisely. So you would roll a regular ranged combat, so it would be your dexterity score, agility of
4.
4. Nice. So you roll 4 plus how many stress dice you have. You got, at success, this grenade hits her at close range. It's going to hit you and Nick at farther range.
And I have 1 hit point.
Kirk, you had went down to the bottom of the stairs. We're going to give you that smaller damage too. So,
Can I do any sort of reaction to this?
I do not believe you can do anything for that. In ranged combat, you can try to hide behind cover, but that takes an action to do. You have to say I'm hiding behind cover.
Basically,
Now,
my
technically,
only
you said you were
cover was
sneaking around
behind
door, but
the
this is a
wall.
grenade, and
Yeah.
she tossed it to where it would explode around
No,
you. So
I'm
you're taking the
fucked.
full damage. So you're going to roll 9 dice. And for some reason, 1s count as successes.
I'm dead, guys.
We're going to do 6s because it's just 9 dice. Nothing?
Yay!
Nothing! For the luck,
It's a dud.
somehow, you just, the luck, nothing happens. You roll 3 dice, and this is going to count towards...
My damage?
Do it 3 times. You roll 3 dice for you. So you're down. You just...
I died.
You took fucking shrapnel to the face.
Right in the eye.
She did 2 damage to herself with this grenade. Somehow, Shannon has a guardian angel and miraculously survived unscathed from this grenade
Close range
that
grenade.
landed at her feet. I'm not sure what happened. Because
Right.
she threw it successfully, it didn't damage her. It's weird.
It's that good old southern
Let's see if
charm.
Kirk got anything. Kirk takes 1 from the grenade. Technically, your stress level goes up, but combat's going to be over with.
And then 1 more.
Yeah.
Does it go up?
And nothing. Nothing for Nick.
Does it
You
go
did get some damage. You took some shrapnel.
I'm pissed. I go running into the room.
Well, perfect. So this grenade goes off up on that catwalk, and this is on 5. The engineer has knocked herself unconscious.
Apparently, she brought her own armory, and we didn't need to bring ours.
Shannon miraculously fine. Nick, you're you're fine.
You ever seen a pissed off Marine?
So the danger is over. Combat's over with. All the bad guys have been taken care of.
Save the ship.
The flashing lights go off, and Lieutenant Heinrich is like, I did it! Just because he's the only person there to do it, and he probably wasn't qualified, but he managed to stop the
In
reaction.
his wet
It was
pants.
going to kill everybody. The ship is still locked out. Somebody's going to have to try to unlock the ship with one last skill roll with their stress level. Probably whoever you decide has the highest comm tech, because everything's down. So who wants to do what in this aftermath?
I want to go get my gun.
So you rush over to this engineer. When you get up there, you see that she has your gun. Whoa, weird. How'd she get that? It's got a piece of shrapnel stuck in it now, but it's going to be fine.
I just kick her in the badge for good measure.
Are you
I
trying to coup de grace?
No.
Okay.
I want to.
We're going around in
Sorry.
turns. Nick,
Sorry.
Jeez. Hop over my stuff. I'm going to try to log into the computer.
you're going to try to undo the
Yep.
lockouts?
Yep.
All right, it's going to be a Comtech roll. Wits and Comtech and all your stress.
All right, I got 2
Still
6s,
really
2
stressful.
1s on my regular roll.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And, oh my god, here we go with the stress. 2 1s
All right.
And a success.
and a success.
All right. So let's find out what's going to happen to you. So you have... How much stress did you have?
6?
Plus 2 more?
No, just 6. Oh wait, I got... No, I didn't need to get any more damage, so
Suffer
yeah.
any damage. So roll a d6 and add it to 6.
9.
Do you do more than 1 if you... I think it's just 1.
So I drop my weapon. Or whatever. How come we keep rolling 9s?
Blame Nikki. She shouted 9 earlier.
Let's find out if you
Nice.
have to... What happens if you roll 2. I think it's just you push 1. And... Yeah, it's just 1 or more. So, you drop.
Nothing.
You didn't pick your weapon up. What's he drop? You drop a load in your pants. That's what's going on. You got dirty fucking pants now.
What's that smell?
Shannon, would you like to go now?
No.
It's your turn.
No, I don't
What
wanna
would you
play
like
with
to
you
do?
anymore.
The Marine is stomping on the prone engineer.
Oh, well, because I was going to go over there
He just kicked her in the. He's kicking her in the vag.
I was going to go over there and do some medical stuff to her to stop her bleeding.
Do it.
Okay.
You. I'm not going to make you roll.
I have
you go over there
high
and you
medical aid.
stabilize her.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
Because you're still up, so I'm assessing the worst person in the room, and that's
Right.
her.
Heinrich turns around and he puts his fucking hand up for a high five.
And no one's there. I come rushing up. Yeah!
I will be there in a minute to give you a high five.
Oh, Nick, I forgot about the success part. I was hoping you were just gonna fucking stress out and you just shit yourself, but you did manage to stop the destruction of the ship.
Nice!
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay!
I did something.
For one, yay!
Do we know that was his grenade that just fucking backfired?
Oh, I want to grab my grenade too, because she had 2 of them. I want the other unspent one.
Hey, I would be careful with that because she's the one who threw it and it blew her the fuck up. So, I mean...
Well, if you're not trained to use them, what the fuck?
Okay, I'll give it to you.
Alright, so the aftermath of this situation. You were able to unlock everything that the nasty engineer did. The engineer was taken to... they probably don't have a brig so much, but they have something that they can lock her up in. And,
I want to know where she's being taken, though. I want us to know so we can question her later.
She admitted to being a member of the UCWF, which stands for United Carrington Workers Front. They're also called U-Cares. And I made that up. I don't know why.
Is that all we need out of her?
That's what we'll find out from her unless you want more information from her.
Well, I want to know.
They were able to... Nick overrode all the lockouts and stuff, and so Lieutenant Heinrich was able to wake a lot of people, the captain and more engineers and everything like that. They were able to completely stop any meltdowns and stabilize everything. We've got a whole command crew, and they're starting to fix things that are broken. The engineer they found out that she was part of this terrorist organization. You still have 1 lump.
Yes, in my bag.
What are you going to do with it? Are you going to
Well,
tell anybody about it? Or
I was going to present it to him because he's a biologist.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, this is what I pulled off that android that he said he couldn't fight the horrors. So I didn't know if you needed to look at this.
It's good thinking. Yeah, give me some time. I'll go do in my laboratory. We're going to look around. We're going to look at this thing. We're going to take it apart. We're going to look at what we can splice into the human genome. We're going to take it apart. I'm going to see what happens if I put this in a human.
No.
Speaking of what I want on human, I want that spy. I want her brought down here. I want to put this on her. I want to see what that does.
Well, I mean, I'm not really for that. I just want to know what this does to androids. I don't want you to be testing on humans.
I'm going to test on everybody.
Don't tell me that. We cannot be friends if you're going to be... You're going to be
on humans, on animals, on microbiologists.
I think I found my rival.
You're not the only one who
on
has
myself,
a
on the
rival.
colonel, on everybody.
did you surrender the lump to him? He's got it in his hands. He's looking at it.
Too bad. I write down in my hands.
He hauls ass and puts it under his
Horatio,
shirt. He's
do
got
you
it in a
trust this?
football fucking hold.
I'm going to defer to you, sir.
I'm going to point my gun and say, give it back.
He doesn't know what a football hold is. He just knows what a book check is. So he holds everything really tight underneath his arm.
I'm going to defer
You're
to
running around with
Horatio.
that rifle. Everybody's like, whoa, you need to check that, mister. You've got fucking the security guys are coming up. They don't like people pointing rifles around. They're going to ask you to lock yourself back up.
Bullshit.
Not your gun, just you.
They're going to insist. They're like, nothing like that is going to happen. You're perfectly safe until you get to your destination.
Yeah, fuck that!
All right, we have a situation here, and they're calling more security guards. Anything you want to do?
Corporal, just lower your weapon. You don't have to surrender it. Just lower
Fuck
it.
no, man, I'm pissed! No, I'll lower it.
I do want to ask, Horatio, are we okay to let him have that android lump thing?
Dr. Six, what do you plan on doing with that? That's not an actual living organism.
I just want to see how it works. I want to see who made it. I want to see where it came from. I want to see what's inside of it. What they can do to a person. Something. What did I just say? No, I didn't mean that. What it does to androids. I want to see what it does to androids. Android people. People androids.
Now, I explained this to
Maybe people.
Shannon, and you probably get the same idea. I don't know if you heard it. You were asleep last week.
Sorry.
So,
I have narcolepsy. This is the thing.
androids aren't supposed to ever harm people. They're supposed to have all this safety shit where they don't harm people. And what's your theory on this lump? I assume it's going to be the same thing that's causing them to override. It could be both amazing, and it could also be something where the corporation might not want anybody to know about it, like super protect that secret. So it could be as dangerous as it could be beneficial.
Right.
So yeah, do I have
Nobody
your
needs to know.
do I have your word that you're not going to test it on anybody or anything?
What's the define thing? Human? Living thing? Fish?
Any.
Lobster?
You're not going to test it on anything. No testing with it.
Oh, yes. Yes, you have my word that I will not test it on anything.
Nick, for those who are listening on the podcast, Nick is not making eye contact. He's looking a little
I look at
insincere.
I look at Dr. Papadopoulos, and I go like
that's
this.
just rude.
I go like this.
Why you put your finger across the throat?
Hey, you have a sore throat.
I don't know. I go. Reference.
They say that anything that you do that is outside of that will come from your pay from this.
Now, for anybody who's remembering Red is here again too, and he's feeling a little better, but he's still pretty sick. Like,
Oh God!
Man, I feel really sick. I hope we can get back to hyperspace.
Shannon's drinking.
As much as I love you, I feel really bad, and I feel kind of like I want to die. You know, I feel that.
I
way
think
a
I
lot,
found someone you
but
could test
really-
that lump
Test
on.
it on him.
Go ahead and test the lump on him.
I don't know what they're saying, Hemp, but you'd never let anything happen to the father of your little nieces and nephews, right? We go way back. I know your parents, and they were always really nice to me, even when I was at my lowest, which was pretty low, and they might have had some harsh words for me, but I know it was from love. They're very loving.
I think a lot of
You
people
get
have
that,
harsh
too. I know
words
you're
for you.
Anybody else want to do anything?
I don't know which is worse, the doc or fucking Red.
I want to rip the IV. No, I can't do that. I can't harm people. Nothing. No, I'm good.
All right, so everybody gets medically checked out. Whoever wants to help, whatever. There's going to be medical things. Your health's going to be fine. You're going to end up going to no panic levels and going back to hypersleep. And you wake up a few weeks later, and you have come to orbit to LV 202, 222, whatever.
202.
And we'll start next week on planet LV 202, which should not take very much time at all, but at this pace will take 2 nights or so.
Welcome to Game Mastering with us.
Closing.
I don't care.
Closing.
It just makes it a lot easier for me. I've written this to a point, and we haven't gotten there yet.
I used to prep like 3 dungeons and be like, oh, we got to half of one. Yeah.
Closing.
Is there a closing?
Yeah.
I don't know. So we
See you
played.
guys next week.
That's what happened.
Bye.
Bye.
Don't poop your pants in space.
It floats in space.
You get pink eye.
A lot of people wet
Pink
their
eye
pants.
sucks.
No one can hear you shit yourself in space.
No one can hear
We have initiative cards all up here.
Thank you.